Step, you take, this is limestone, crushed limestone, and it's got a nice mixture of dust in it as well. So when you even this out and you break it out and you hit it, I'll do 2 layers like this. I'll pack it down with a little tamper like this right here, and I'm going to put it on a plane so that it comes down from the concrete and sits about maybe 1 inch higher than the ground here. So I'll just really, it's just as even as doing it like this. Really, I just want to be able to have, come in, you just come in and pack it. Don't have to go crazy, but it makes it easy. It makes a really nice solid base. See, it's like concrete once it gets wetted down, and that's what sits on top of the rock. So that's the second step. And then next we'll lay it out and I'll show you how to kind of map out the herringbone. We've ran our perimeter. I ran that to make sure I kind of get my plane right. I want everything to go downhill with it to land a little higher than grade. So that's good. Now we're going to start our herringbone. I want the tip to point to the center of the door, but just a tip that I have to start any herringbone pattern, you don't just want to eye it. You want your herringbone to be 45 degrees off of it so that you're actually pointing in the right direction and this line is not drifting. So you want to take your brick and wherever your point is, take your little Swanson square and bring it so that's 45 degrees, and then match up where your stone is right here. And then that way you got 45 on that side, you got 45 on that side, and it'll point exactly where you want it to go as you're doing it, and then you'll just run your bricks and make your small cuts. So that's a little tip, and I'm doing it. See, obviously we're pretty much wrapped here. I'm about to put the locking sand in to sweep into the joints here, but I wanted to explain how I did it, how we went through it. We did the perimeter first and then started here. We wanted to point that at center, and then obviously ran down, ran as far as we could out from there, and then started pulling our perimeter bricks, and we knew where our line wanted to be, and then we started marking where all of our cuts would need to be. And when you're running 45s and everything is at 45-degree angle, you start having pieces and cuts that fit in other places. So it's really like putting the puzzle pieces together. After we made the puzzle pieces, I re-pulled them up and then started packing down on my gravel to make sure it was level, on plane, and looking good. Next, we're going to take this hardening sand. We're going to pour it on top, sweep it in, and then we're going to let that harden, I guess, and it's like a grout. So it's really it. And then just cut it. So cool. Well, the new herringbone pad here, this is all kind of killed because I was stepping on it obviously, but this is dried up very nicely. We're really liking it. And then it just a couple little small things to do, but yeah, other than that I think we are pretty much wrapped up. I'll plant a little bit more grass next year, but I am in love with it.